After James's incident with the Express, Mr. Melvin thought it best to send James to the works to make sure that nothing was damaged. As a result of this, Gordon was called back to Sodor 2 weeks earlier than expected. When he arrived at Tidmouth, he dropped off his coaches into one of the sidings and decided to stay at Natford's shed for the night.
Why, if it isn't the number 4 mighty big engine backing down into our sheds? Good evening, Gordon.
Evening, Murdoch. Evening, everyone.
Evening to you too, Gordon. Why are you doing home so early, however? I thought you were on the mainland for a few days.
Poor James is at the works, and mainline requires another engine to help out.
But isn't that why we have Hastings, Peter?
Apparently Hastings is scheduled for another charter tour on the former LNER's line, and he won't be returning until next month.
Oh, such a shame, though I kind of expected it. Being an A1 and all you're doing beneath work that an A4 wouldn't touch at all.
And what are you doing here, Spencer? This isn't the mainland.
I know that, Gordon. But as you can see, the Duke and Duchess has asked me to take them to their summer house for the weekend. So, they're spending the week there. Why don't they just live on Sodor then? Yes, well, anywho, they came also here to see Sir Topham Hatt for some unknown reason.
Spencer, do you know what time period we are in right now?
Of course I do. Why do you ask? Because he's not the controller of the Northwestern Railway anymore. And who, by God, pray tell, are you? I'm Sir Melvin Monroe von Hatt, heir to the Hatt family name and the controller of the Northwestern Railway. My apologies, sir. I've been away from Sodor for so long. Indeed you have, though that's not why I'm here. Listen up. James is going to be at the works for another day or two, and thus we have Spencer here on loan to me. Gordon, you'll be doing James's goods work, while Spencer here can manage the Express for a little bit. I really thought James learned his lessons.
What?
I knew you pulled goods trains in the past, Gordon, but I never thought to live to see it. Enjoy pulling goods trains tomorrow. I pulled the Express.
Early that morning, Spencer arrived at the coach sidings to find Stafford, Philip, and Charlie shunting from siding to siding.
Coaches. Which coaches are used for the Express? I can't use mine, so I need to find the proper coaches. Good morning, Spencer. Come to learn about shunting, have you? Evidently not, Stafford. I'm here to pull the Wild Resley Express. Can you tell me which one is these coaches are the Express? Oh, you can choose whatever coaches you want. The coaches don't have any assigned passenger Express duties, but as long as you don't take the limited coaches, you should be alright. By the way, I like these coaches. I think they'll do less fun.
The coaches Spencer was referring to were Gordon's special coaches. Gordon was awarded these coaches for breaking his speed record. However, he doesn't use them that often, and they often collect dust. But he thought it would be a perfect idea, and coupled up to them.
Why am I being sidelined?
It's because the Express is coming through. It's a little early, though. I'm surprised. Good morning, Gordon. I've been pulling the Express, as you can see, and you are being sidelined, thus making me more priority. And how do you like my shiny new coaches?
I don't believe it. What are you doing with my special coaches? I don't care if Mr. Melvin asks you to pull the Express, but those coaches are mine and mine alone, and no one else but me can touch them.
Are those the coaches you earned by breaking your record?
Indeed they are.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, those coaches sat back in 2006, and they've been sitting there ever since.
I like to take those coaches on special occasions.
Oh, Gordon, but coaches must be out and about, not resting in the shed.
To be honest, Gordon, Spencer does have a point.
Oh, really? Well, what if I took his private coaches on my express run?
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
And Gordon fell asleep. Early that morning, he went straight to the coach shed and coupled up to the express coaches and Spencer's coaches. He soon made his way to Vickerstown only to be caught by
Oh, I knew it. I knew you'd do something irresponsible, Gordon.
Spencer?
I told you never to touch my coaches, and yet here you are, caught in the act pulling my coaches.
Let go of me, you silver magnet!
I will do no such thing until you let go of my coaches.
but Spencer should have let go, as the coupling on the brake coach was weak. As Gordon made a sharp turn, the coach snapped, and Spencer, the private coaches, and the brake coach crashed into the field nearby.
Oh, my coaches and my paintwork.
Pretty soon, Fergus arrived with some cranes, only to find the two cousins bickering.
This is all your fault. If you hadn't taken my coach, none of this would have happened.
I think you're more delusional than ever, Gordon. This is all your fault. If you hadn't taken my private coaches, I wouldn't be in the field. You should apologize, not me. Oh, enough is enough, the both of you. Gordon, sure you may have earned those coaches back in 2006, but the railway owns those coaches. They're not just yours. Everyone has a right to use them. As for you, Spencer, you shouldn't just take coaches just to spite people. It is not right. It is wrong. I miss the days where there was less access on these tracks. But in the meantime, Mr. Melvin would be more than disappointed in the both of you. Especially you, young Gordon.
Later that night, Mr. Melvin and the Duke and Duchess spoke severely to the two engines.
Not only do I have to send the coaches back to the works, Gordon, but I need to send Spencer to the works if he's going to ever run again. This, Gordon, is the most stupidest thing and the most disappointing thing you've ever done in your career here on Sodor.
Sorry, sir.
And as for you, Spencer, maybe some time here on Sodor will teach you how to behave. Well, what do you mean, your graces? I mean, we're selling you to the Northwestern Railway. After this accident today, you've proven to us that you're costly and expensive to maintain. Well, I see.
The two Gresleys looked at each other.
Gordon, I want to apologize for taking your coaches. I didn't mean to spite you.
And I guess I'm sorry for getting you into an accident. And I guess, welcome to the Northwestern Railway.
You see, guys, I knew this feud would end.
And the engines laughed all night long.